Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gigantes Zeta, and we are still continuing on with Resident Evil 4 on professional level. And yeah, so I highly suggest picking up the items before you trigger the boss in this room. Well, I'm not sure if you can call it a boss. Call it a boss if you want. I'm going to classify it as a sub boss. Basically, if you remember way back in chapter like 2-1 when I mentioned that there's going to be an El Gigante fight with two of them. This is said fight. Though, honestly, it's not that hard because mainly you can just get rid of one easily like that. But do be warned because he can grab you while he's still burning in that lava and pull you in with him. Basically, they're big, so they probably take a while to die. But he will grab you. Though, my strategy for this fight here is to you lure them over here. And when they're about to like start shaking and grab, because while you're standing on that thing, they'll shake it and try to get you off. But it doesn't matter because yeah. Well, what am I saying? It does matter. Well, they're trying to shake you off. What you do is you use the whole sliding thing, the line, to get across. Well, that's now. By the way, those of you who are some of you may be wondering, is it possible to kill both of them at once in that big lava pit? No, it is not. I have done it before, having both of them on it, but only one of them does. Now, the other one actually looks different. But I'm almost positive these guys have a lot more health before their parasite comes out of their back than the ones we fought earlier. Because it seemed to be taking a lot to kill. I was like killing it only with my standard handgun last time too, and this one's taking longer to kill, like more shots, and my red 9 here is all souped up, but whatever. Now, one thing that really annoys me is the stupidity of people on YouTube, or their inability to pay attention to obvious things. For example, there's like people who don't read the video descriptions, or there'll be like a video or it's like a joke of some sort, and then people will say, "Oh my god, this is fake," or something like that. And it's like, even though the description obviously said it's a joke. Or another very good example I saw was I was watching a video of someone fighting boss of chapter 4, Salazar. Because that's not spoiling anything. Trust me, I saw that coming. But someone was fighting Salazar, and the whole point of it was without the rocket launcher. Because normally, what I did in my first playthrough, and what I'm sure a lot of people do, they just use a rocket launcher on Salazar. Because they do give you a free one. And Salazar dies in one hit with a rocket. But the whole point of the video was to fight him without the rocket. And I saw at least 10 men saying, "Wow, you're so stupid. You should just use a rocket and kill him in one shot." Or it's also just general dumb people, really. Or people with inability to use Google, I guess. Because I was also read some comments. It was on one of C Scrap's videos. It was for one of his La Milana Let's Plays, because he did do a Let's Play of that game twice. And if you like old school platformer games, go watch his one or both of his Let's Plays of La Milana. But someone left a comment saying, "Oh, where can I download this game?" Now, obviously that person has no ability of using the internet, because what society has taught us with the internet is that you can use Google for pretty much anything. It's me and my friend Narb007. We came to the conclusion that Google owns everything, and then everything that's left is owned by Nintendo. That makes sense? No, it does not. But we were dual commentating the last like 9 parts of my Ocarina of Time walkthrough, because we had time and I really wanted to finish it. That's the conclusion we came to. Okay. Sorry, I have a little something in my throat. But basically, I think stupid people are plaguing the world. I'm sure it's not their fault they're stupid. I mean, some people are born with very little sense, And I'll have to admit, I am probably one of those people because I have very little common sense. Like, I think... I don't know, I'm not going to get into specifics of my stupidity, but... usually when I'm playing a game, I'm pretty straightforward with things. And also, I think... one of the main things that should make a game is... let's see, what makes a good game? I'll talk about that briefly. That's the only time I got hit during this fight, I believe. But let's see, there's playability. Are the controls good enough so you can enjoy the game without pulling your hair out? Is the story decent? This game has that. It has playability. And this is basically, now the one thing I have problems with, this is the one thing I don't really like sandbox games for. The games like Grand Theft Auto. Can the game be fun on its own without you having to make it fun? For example, my friend, he keeps telling me that Prototype is one of the greatest games ever, and it's awesome. It's like, oh, what other game can you just fly around killing people randomly? Because he, basically the way he plays it, it's like Grand Theft Auto, where he just goes around, like, killing civilians all, like, he wastes hours of his life doing that. Now, if you have to do that in order to make a game fun, then I don't really merit it as a good game. I mean, yeah, maybe after you beat it once, you can have fun doing that. That maybe adds a little bit of replay value to it, but it doesn't mean it's a good game. Alright. Now that we have felled the vile beast once more, and he gave us, I think he gave us more than he did last time. Well, last time he gave us in the form of a gold brick, and now he gave us in the form of a huge treasure chest. I don't understand that, but how can we complaineth? Yes, I said complaineth. Such as the Shakespearean accent, I guess you can call it. Now you're probably almost definitely going to need your striker for this next part here, or whatever shotgun you have with you. Hopefully you'll have the striker by now. I heard the right gun's not too bad either, actually. But we are going to fight some annoying enemies. Okay, everybody, have a good day. I am signing off.